Hello, this is CB Ultra 768, and welcome back to Let's Watch Ultraman Omega. And last time I watched episode 8, which was basically, it started off, there was a Gubula, the giant like fish with the drill nose, is like sleeping in this like rich guy's like territory, and Shorato, Ayo, and I kept calling him Koshi, but I think his name's actually Kosei. So sorry I kept pronouncing his name wrong. But basically, yeah, they went to go investigate to figure out what's happening, what is it doing there. And they got caught by security, and they met the owner of the place, who basically they found out wanted to make a kaiju park. He basically wanted to open the area up to the public and let people look at the creature, and he had scientists and stuff studying it to try to figure out what is its hibernating period, so then he could like bring people in and just make money off of it. Because he started off, he's kind of like the mean kind of, oh, all I care about is money in life, there's nothing else that matters really. But then in the end he learns like, oh, there's more to life than money, to where when Gubula starts attacking, he actually is shown to help getting people out of there, and probably showing he's got a little bit of a change of heart. But yeah, that was basically the main plot, and we like find out like, oh, it turns out it wasn't sleeping, it was actually tricking people to gather up so it could try to eat them. And then Omega and Trigon showed up and basically beat him, and that was pretty much it. Because again, technically it was the second appearance of like his Trigon form, so that's essentially what it was. Because watching these new Ultraman shows, there is definitely a pattern you can see where it's like, oh, well, here's one where he uses the Reckonus armor 2 times, and then here's one where he uses the Trigon armor 2 times. But yeah, that's pretty much all that happened in the last episode. So now I'm going to be jumping into episode 9, which is called A Close-Up of the Two, and I'm curious to see what this episode has. I wonder if we'll start getting into some plot stuff, especially since now we're getting closer to like halfway through the show, especially when we get to episode 11. Also, wait, I think I just messed up. Oh god. This is 10, right? The last episode was 9. Because again, I was mixing that up again, because the recap episode I for some reason thought was 9, but no, technically that's just a special episode. And then the Gubula episode was 9, this is 10. Oh god, sorry about that. Anyway, let's just start the episode. Jesus Christ. Okay, so she basically is just kind of a reporter kind of lady, and she basically wants to interview these two because it's like, oh, you guys know so much more about the kaiju, I can get a lot more out of my video than, you know, with government officials and researchers. He's like, no, I don't want to do this. We're gonna get exposed as Ultraman, you fool. So how's this gonna work? Is he gonna actually be exposed, or will he actually be able to keep this a secret from her while she's doing all this? He's just so happy. He's like, oh boy, I'm so excited for this. Like I said, that's always the thing that kind of gets them in trouble. It's just his curiosity about things like this. Oh joy, that's gonna be bad. Just gonna spill the beans like, oh yeah, so I fell to this planet and I just don't remember anything. True. She gave me some very Lois Lane kind of vibes, like, what is the secret? I gotta find out no matter what. Oh, thank God for the interruption. He's about to spill the beans again. Jesus, oh my God. Oh my god. I love he's just about to do it again. So yeah, I remember seeing in the thumbnail, it's this guy. Which again, it's funny to think, man, the first time this kaiju ever premiered was in Ultraman X. And then they always use this one for a lot of Ultra shows. Like, the last one he was in was Blazar. Yeah, distract her while I go change, please. Oh my god, he's sinking. Oh, hey. They immediately just showed up. He's like, hey, can you go after him? He's like, dude, no, I'm not gonna burn myself alive just to go after it. I like that. Uh-oh, argument. I wish instead of being mad at themselves, they just go like, you know what? It's your fault, lady. If you were in the way, we could have did our jobs. And then she's like, what jobs? You don't, that's on a need-to-know basis. Let's say he makes a point. I like he brought that up. What if the government catch you? It's like, doesn't matter if you did anything wrong, they will do something to find out what makes you tick. That's why, yeah, he's trying to protect you. Oh jeez, I don't like seeing you two fight though. Oh god, they're so angry. Wait a minute, I'm so mad at you. Fuck you. Get away from me. I'm gonna drink my milk faster than you. They literally did do that. I was right. Hmm? What secrets you hiding? What is this?
私がこのドキュメンタリーを撮ろうと思ったのは怪獣災害に対する危機管理の重要性をもっと世間に伝えたかったからです。
Let me guess. This'll probably motivate them to actually get their acting gear, because they're like, God, we shouldn't be fighting. We need to stop these things, because if we don't, people will be hurt.
私はそれをこの番組を通して伝えたい。
That's good. I mean, yeah. I'm glad, like, again, she's not like one of those like characters like, oh, I'm just doing this to get my story. It's like, oh, she's legit wants to help people, and this is her way of helping by creating this documentary and letting people know about these things. I like it. Oh shit, he's gonna confess. Is he actually gonna confess? I like that. Because I figured eventually he definitely wants to tell Ayu, but he's like, dude, this is making us look terrible. We need to tell her, just so, yeah. So she'll trust us and she'll understand why we do what we do. I like it. Yeah. I knew it! God damn it. I was like, something's gonna interrupt them, isn't it, before he confesses? I like the way she ran out holding it. That was funny, I like that. There we go. Ow! You're too hot. Why you gotta be so hot? I'd say that's like the episode 3 of Blazar when he was like fighting that bug. He had like a hard time having to grab it because it was like super heated. I always love the physical acting of the people who have to be Ultraman. Like especially, you're like, oh, you have to convey that your fists are burning and they hurt. Oh no, why are the little babies fighting? What's going on? Oh god. Don't worry, Omega's got her. Nice.
空と
ありがとう。
I like that shot, the way he's like pointing. That looked really cool. I was about to say, I was wondering how you're gonna handle the bombs. I'm like, ah, okay. And then, yep, throw it back. Nice. Nice work. Ah, I'm burning alive! Aww. That's nice. He's like, good boy, you did a good job. I like that. Shows appreciations for his allies. That's cute. I like how he like communicates to him to like change. Like he's like, hey, give me the sword. I really like that. Oh, he's fine. He put a shield around him. Don't be so worried about him. There you go, see? Alright, finish him off. Ooh, first time seeing that. Ultra Slash, nice. I like the little thing they show him. Like he kind of creates a little portal that he goes into to like disappear. Okay, calm down, Kose. Jeez.
思い出した。あの怪獣デマーガって言うんだ。
Well, I figured he knew this one's name too. But what the heck is with this? What's with the flowers? Why were there like so many flowers around him? What was that?
巨人に密着？
はい、私はピンときたんです。あの情熱的な赤、クールな表情。
I was wondering, she called him Mr. Giant. Oh no, is she in love with him now? Oh jeez, he's got a fangirl.
これって単に巨人が好きなだけじゃ。
違います。私はただ巨人を通して危機管理の重要性を視聴者に。
でも待ち受けの巨人
Even your wallpaper. I like that. Oh my god. She's kind of reminding me of the girl from Ultraman X, who is like a huge fan of Ultraman Zero.
ゼロ様超かっこいい。トサカも2本あるし素敵すぎる。よせよ、俺に惚れるとやけどするぜ。
全部食べていい？一人で食うな。俺にも。
So silly. Alright, so that was Ultraman Omega episode 10. Overall, that was fun. I honestly thought he might actually have gotten revealed or something. I thought something like that was actually going to happen. I was going to be like, oh shit. And I think in the beginning I was saying this was like halfway, but now that I think about it, I imagine what they're going to do now was, this is definitely kind of another filler episode, but you know, some character development happened. I definitely feel probably 11 and 12 are where a big story moment are gonna happen. But yeah, so mostly just, yeah, this girl wanted to basically interview them and like find out why do they know so much and what's their interest in kaiju and stuff, and just another kaiju just started attacking, going around the hot springs. And again, like I said, I like that it was Dimagma. I do like that kaiju, especially again like in I think it was episode 10 of Blazar, where it was basically they used that kaiju as a tribute to Godzilla against Mechagodzilla. Because again, they had the whole, they had that creature fighting like Earth Garon, which was basically like Mechagodzilla, and then like they even had Blazar use like a freeze technique, kind of like resembling the Absolute Zero cannon. And it's just, you know, nice to see that kaiju. I really do like the look of that kaiju. He's a cool looking kaiju. And again, I love kind of the first transformation when they try to go after him, but then they were like too late because he melted into the magma. I love he tries to tell Trigon like, hey, go in there, go get him. And it looks at him like, no, I'm not gonna go in there. Though I was a little confused when they were all tiny. They were like fighting inside of the bag. Even he's like, why are you guys fighting? Well, let's say maybe it's just, you know, just to kind of try to connect it to be like, oh, so Sorato and Kosei are fighting, so now the little guys are fighting. I'd like to think maybe it's because of his emotional state. This is just a me thing. Like, maybe they started fighting with each other because of his attitude, because his emotions maybe affect how they work, which I could believe. I mean, his body is technically connected to those little kaijus, so yeah. Overall, that was a fun little episode. Again, I like in the end, too, she basically falls in love with Omega, and she's just a fangirl now. I love it, too. He's like, you even have him as your wallpaper on your phone. What the hell? And it just turns out everything she's used now, it's like, oh, she's not even really going to use that anymore. Now she's just going to just gloat about Ultraman Omega now. It's like, okay. But yeah, overall, it was a fun episode. I kind of want to say maybe my main complaint about this show is it's definitely leaning more very, very silly. I would like it if we could get a bit more serious episodes, you know? Because, I mean, like, something like Gaia. Like, that show had some silly episodes as well, but it also knew how to balance and have, like, some actual serious character developing moments as well, which, I mean, this did too. Like, oh, I like the whole they were fighting at first, and then she even explains her mission for being here was, oh, well, I want to make a documentary to warn people about kaijus, which I hope she's still making. I hope she didn't just abandon it just to be like, oh, now I'm just gonna do thing on Ultraman Omega. It's like, oh no, you should still make that documentary to warn people. But I mean, yeah, like, again, and again, it was fun seeing them actually fight with each other. It's like, oh shit, this is like the first time they're actually getting into it. Because again, I can understand Sorato's frustration. Because he just doesn't even really want to keep a secret. Because he's like, I just want to quickly go and fight the kaiju and protect people. But because we have to do this song and dance to keep our secret, it unfortunately like slows us down and we can't work efficiently together. Because we're at odds with each other. Because I want to just tell her everything, while you just don't want to. Which again, Kosei, he has a point. I like that he even brought up, like, yeah, what if the government find us, though? They're gonna obviously try to capture you and want to experiment on you. I'm like, yeah, he brings up a good point. Because that's the first thing the government would probably want to do with Ultraman Omega. They're like, oh, there's this alien that's been living among us? Let's find out more what we can about him and maybe figure out what makes him tick and stuff like that, you know? But that's just how I see it. But yeah, overall this was a fun episode. And again, I think the show has been really good so far. Like I said, I would like it if in the future maybe they start to get a bit more serious. Like, hopefully maybe we'll get a bigger threat that'll like really, you know, be serious. I know I said that already. Just like a big threat that'll like that they have to actually take serious. Because again, overall these ones have just kind of been like your typical Ultraman episode where, oh, it's your daily kaiju of the week and there are a bit of some silly moments. And again, overall the action was like fun. Again, I like that we got to see Reckoness again, because I figured it's like, oh, it's been a while since we used him. And I really did like that when Kosei summoned him and he caught like all the little bombs, and then after he threw them back, like Omega like pet him, being like, good job, buddy. I was like, oh, I like that. He shows like appreciation. And again, like I said, I love like when he wants to transform, the way he like points to Kosei and then he was like, give me the sword. He like communicates to him like what he wants him to do. I really like that. I'd like it if they keep that up. I like the idea of that. But yep. Anyway, that's going to do it from me. I hope you all enjoyed this video. This has been CB Ultra 7068, and I'll be back with some more Let's Watch Ultraman Omega next time. So, stay tuned for that. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I'm tired.